Morning everybody. I hope you're well. We've got a beautiful day here, sunshine, blue skies, and who couldn't be happy with all these beautiful trees? Some of them are coming into bud, some of them are coming into flower, and it is just wonderful to see them all at their different stages. And I'm down here amongst the trees today because I'm going to do a meditation with some of the trees, and I just thought I'd explain why and tell you what the trees represent to me. So lately I've been feeling pretty angry about the state of the world, the corruption, the intrigue, the exploitation. It just makes my blood boil. But it's like punching air. There's nothing I can do about it other than, work on myself. So, and I suppose we all know that anger is a weapon against ourselves, really. So I want to get rid of the anger, and I'm going to do some meditation among the trees. So look at this one here. This is willow. And the willow is, this is very much the willow's time. We've had the little catkins and the leaves are coming out, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, flexible tree. And the willow is very feminine. Think about the way it moves in the breeze. It likes to grow near water or in moist ground. So it corresponds to the element of water and to the moon and to femininity and intuition. So you could meditate with willow if you wanted to increase those qualities in yourself, your femininity and your intuition and your sense of connecting to a higher spirit. So that's a lovely tree to meditate with. And I'm just going to bring you over here to a lovely birch. This is a birch tree. It's a downy birch. It's indigenous to Ireland, and it's very graceful and feminine. But the birch represents the beginnings, new beginnings and fresh starts, and rejuvenation and purification. So it's another lovely tree to meditate with if you need help in those areas. If you feel you need a fresh start or a new beginning in your life. If you're about to engage with a new project, you could meditate with the tree because it's something new and fresh. And it's very medicinal as well, of course, because you can use the sap in the springtime as a tonic to rejuvenate and cleanse the system. So birch is just a beautiful thing. And then here we've got ash. And the ash is one of the last trees to come into leaf, but you can see the lovely black buds. It's so nice and flexible as well, and it grows very, very quickly. Ash is one of those trees that reminds us that life just keeps rolling on, spiraling around, that also, I suppose, that all in existence are interlinked. Everything is linked and connected. So whether somebody has passed over into the cycle of death, we know that they will be reborn. This is what the ash tells us, that things go on and everything is linked. So again, it's something lovely it's a lovely ally to meditate with if you're feeling maybe a bit of despair or some anger, as I am, because the ash tells us that everything just keeps moving, and not to feel that we're stuck in one particular moment or one particular experience, because things are just going to keep moving on. So it's really positive. Ash, of course, is one of the 3 fairy trees recognised by the Druids. So we've got ash, we've got thorn, which is through here, the hawthorn. And we've got oak. So let's have a look at the hawthorn while I'm here. So hawthorn is going to come into its own next month in May. It's the May tree. And it's already got beautiful leaves on, and it's going to have its beautiful flowers in the next month or so. And hawthorn is very much a fairy tree, so it's also a great tree for the heart. So if you want to meditate on your heart, or opening your heart, or feeling more love for yourself so that you can give more love to others, the hawthorn is the tree to help. On a physical level, it's very good for the heart because it can help with blood pressure and other problems. And it's also great for insomnia because it can help, you know, all the turbulence that may be in your heart, may be preventing you from sleeping. Hawthorn can help with that. But it is a very beautiful tree to meditate with, particularly for the heart. And I'm just squeezing out from between some elders, but I did a video on elders before. They're the tree, one of the trees of wisdom, and again a very powerful feminine energy from the elder tree, and certainly demands a lot of respect. And here I have 3 oaks. Now, before I talk about the oak, I'd just like to mention, some people say, oh, you'll never see an oak grow in your own lifetime, so what's the point in planting? But these oaks have been here for 3 years, and already look how tall they are. And this one up here is definitely putting on good girth after only 3 years, so it's definitely worth planting. The mighty oak, I mean, these oaks maybe are going to be rubbing up to each other in another 10-20 years, and that's okay because the strongest one will survive. But in the meantime, they're giving a home to myriads of insects and birds and feeding those other creatures as well. So they're definitely worth planting, just for the sheer pleasure of knowing that even when you're gone, they're going to still grow. But the oak represents courage, strength, endurance. It is the mighty oak for that reason, and the wood is very, very hard. So it can give us, the oak can give us a sense of it can encourage us to believe in our own courage and endurance. We can do it. We can ask the oak to stand by our side, and we can be strong and courageous as well. But also the word in Irish is also part of the word for druid. So the oak is seen as a doorway or a gateway to the other realms, which is where the druids went to commune with all spirits, the spirits of the earth, the spirits of the rocks, the spirits of the trees. So the oak tree is quite a spiritual tree as well in that respect. So I'm going to sit here this morning now and begin a new meditation practice, asking these trees to be my ally and help me to overcome this anger and to just live in the moment as they do. I mean, the thing about trees, they don't move around, they just be. They're not doing all the time like humans, running and buzzing about and being busy all the time. They just be, grounded, being in the moment, and they can just teach us a lot about slowing down and relaxing as well. So I hope that the events of the world are not getting you down, and I hope that if they are, you can find a tree to meditate with as well, and to just remember all things pass, somebody said, and to enjoy the moment, because that's what's important. Like, you know, why waste time being angry on a lovely day like this? So wishing you all the best, and see you next week. I'm just popping back over there to be with the ash and the hawthorn. Why not subscribe and hit the bell for notifications? If you'd like to know more about us, the website is danusirishherbgarden.com, and you can have a look at all the courses that are on offer and in the shop for books and other herbal goodies. In the meantime, have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.